right, welcome, Carlos. I just wanted to tell you in advance. Unfortunately, I only have 5 minutes today. I would love to hear any issue that you have, and let's see how we can work around it.
Um, so yeah, just the short and sweet of it is with that new deal that we got, I really would like an assistant. I know we have a constrained budget, but I've always been able to complete my tasks on time and under budget, and with this new client, I'm definitely going to need support.
Okay, so what you're saying, there's a new client, a big deal, you're in time constraint, and you need an assistant to assist you.
Yes.
Right. So what would you expect from me? Like, what would you want? Except like an assistant, obviously, but full-time, part-time?
Full time. I mean, there's going to be a lot of extra work. If the assistant is, I can train the assistant, get them ready, and maybe even help other people at the job. But I believe a full-time assistant would be necessary.
Okay. Well, for now, I cannot unfortunately make any promises, but I'm happy that you came to me at least to show your concerns. I know it's been very hectic, very busy, and I'm sorry that I have to leave and leave to catch a plane in like 20 minutes. So I can't take this very long, unfortunately. But I did take your concern, and I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna discuss it with my peers, and I'm just gonna get back to you next week when we get back, because unfortunately I won't be able to reach out to you because it's a restricted area without any reception. But I appreciate the concern that you tell me.
Well, what can I do in the meantime? Can I write a job description? Should I meet with anyone in HR?
I would like to refer you to not do that yet, because I need to discuss it first, see like how really necessary it is. Maybe not necessarily necessary, but I just need to grab the concept, like, okay, what is the issue here? Do we need someone, or how can we solve it internally without hiring anyone? Just to assume all the options.
Okay. I definitely think we do need someone though.
Okay.
I would never ask you if I didn't believe that was needed.
Right. Yeah, and I understand that. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's it. I look forward to hearing what you say.
All right, I'll get back to you. Thank you. I have no idea if there was like.
I know there's so much, but whatever. I mean, you did good. I think I was trying to be
Push and like I need someone.
Well, because it says that he never asks for help, but he needs it. So I was trying to make it clear. So hopefully we can go. I forgot. You have to do one more person, and then.
Let's just keep on recording.
Or do you become the observer?
No, I stay here. I think all the time.
Okay. All right. Send someone else in.
Yeah.
You want to keep recording?
Yeah, that's. All right.
Hi, I'm Alexia, you already know.
Yeah, of course, Alexia.
Okay.
Hey, thank you for coming. And I just wanted to say in advance, unfortunately, I only have 5 minutes, but I'd love to hear anything that's bothering you. So please, what do you want to focus on today?
So I feel like you're not giving me the chance to work in the athletic wear expansion project alone, and I feel like I'm already capable of doing it. I have a lot of contacts in this project, but I don't know why you're not letting me do it by myself, and you're trying to be in contact with me all the time and by email and tell you everything about it, tell you my tasks and everything, and I don't think it's worth it because I'm capable of doing it. I feel like I'm ready, and I want your trust in me.
So, just to summarize, you've been working within your job for quite a while, and you're doing a terrific job. However, you're not being let into the athletics part of the company. So, you're saying, hey, I want more input. I want to be more engaged in that, and you feel like I haven't engaged you enough within that branch of the company.
Yeah, you told me I was gonna be the manager or the project manager of that exact project, and now I feel like you don't want that because you're telling me that I need to. I won't work alone. I would work with more people, and that I have to tell you my complete schedule every day and email you everything I do. So yeah. I don't feel like I'm getting trust from you.
Okay. Well, I'm very sorry to give you the impression that was of course not the intention at all. We value our employees very much, and I'm very happy that you come forward to me now with the struggle and your concern. So for right now, what would you like me to do? Like, what would be your expectations?
So I can give you a list of the contacts that I have to work in this project because I have a lot of experience in this particular field and in this project. So I can give you a list of contacts that I have, and I can show you that I'm like capable of doing it like alone and really be the manager of the project.
Okay. So I like that idea. As you know, unfortunately, I'll be flying out later today, and on the island where the wedding is, there's no reception. So I would love for you to fill out that form, have these contacts ready, and then as soon as I get back, I'll have a look at it, and then we can have a further discussion. Okay, how is this project going to take place? Is it going to take place? And then we can have this next meeting about that topic.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jorge. All right. Well, good to see you again, Jorge. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you doing?
Very good. Thank you for asking. But I just want to say in advance, unfortunately, we only have 5 minutes today. It's a bit a tight schedule. As you know, I've got the wedding of my daughter coming up. So I would just love to hear what's on your mind and what do you want to focus on today?
Yeah, two really important things for me, which is, you know, that I did this interview to become the marketing director for the youth apparel, and what I was looking to do is find out how is that going, and what do I need to do, and how can I do that while you're away to help improve my chances. And then, have you learned anything else about the interview?
So what you're asking me, you did the interview for the marketing director position previously, and you want to know like how your chances are and what I know about it. Okay, so what I can tell you right now, I mean, we cannot disclose anything yet because there hasn't been made any final decision. But I don't want to like get your hopes up, get your hopes down. I'd love to hear more insights how you think it went, so we can discuss that.
I think it went really well. I think they liked what I had to say, and obviously the body of work that we've been doing. I think I have a really great chance. I've been with Electra for a while, and I'm excited to where I can go, and I think this is the natural progression for it. But also kind of, as we're figuring out these things, if it's possible for me to, how can I increase my chances?
Right.
You know, is there anything while you're away that I can help you with that can kind of, you know, show how committed I am?
Right. So, I mean, as we discussed the planning for when I'm gone, you're going to be taking on a lot of the responsibility, so that also represents the trust we place in you. We think like highly of you, and it comes with the trust at the same time. So you're going to be very busy. You're going to be doing the negotiations for the next deal.
Okay.
That's already going to be with Sergio, if I remember correctly. That's already going to be a great responsibility, and I would just like to say this is exactly how you mentioned a natural progress within the company. I cannot like promise anything, but it's also a matter of whatever happens, it's going to happen, and I'm going to try my best. And
10 of the first 20 minutes have passed. 10 of the first 20 minutes, you're halfway through. I'm gonna just try my best and see what we can do. And today I can't unfortunately tell you anything yet, but I'd love to see how this all works out. And always remember, we appreciate our employees very highly. And your position as marketing director, if not for this position, if for another position, you're doing great. And if you show the same high pace quality that you're bringing right now, I'm sure we'll be all right.
Sounds great. Thank you.
No worries. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, you hit the two things that were really on my mind.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much.
So, sorry, I'm just gonna have to like put all my
Yeah,
shit
sure.
down.
Take your
because
time.
This is like rock. Okay, I am Sergio.
All right, let me start.
Hey Sergio, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing very good, thank you. I just wanna start off with thank you for coming in. Unfortunately, I only have 5 minutes of time today.
Okay.
As you know, I'm gonna go to the airport, go to my daughter's wedding. So unfortunately, we're gonna have a brief meeting today. But I'd love to hear what's on your mind and what do you want to focus on today?
All right. So I mainly want to focus on the meetings when you're away, to make sure that we're on board with the plan. That's my agenda for today.
Okay, about schedule for when I'm gone, basically, and what you'll be doing.
Exactly. Since I will be in negotiations, I feel like it's very important that we establish what's going on there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, perfect. Just let me inform you. We're going to have these negotiations going for a couple of days, so it's going to be very hectic. It's above a regular workload. So I teamed you up with Jorge together.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to be working together. We're taking these negotiations on together because I mean, as a team, you present a stronger position of the company, and together, I'm very positive that you guys will be able to get a great deal out of it.
Okay.
And I have faith in you that will be all right.
Okay, because I feel like it's important that there's one person representing, and I feel like we need to be strong. I've looked in a lot into budgets, and I basically wanted to meet with you to, sort of get a go ahead that I can set a budget that's slightly higher than the one that we have, just a few percent, because the rest of the market is willing to pay that. And I feel like, the negotiations were going well when I was there last time, so I kind of want to have your blessing to sort of go in and do that. If that is like, I get the sense that we're very close. Yeah.
So what you're saying is you feel like the negotiations were going very well and you think we should enter the negotiations again slowly?
Yeah.
And you think we should enable a bit more budget for the deal to succeed?
Yeah, just like a little bit if it's needed. Like, of course, I'll stay within budget if I can.
Yeah.
But if I'm sitting there and feel like, yeah, we could close this if we only added 2%, I sort of want to have that like room.
And what makes you want to do negotiations on your own?
Because I felt like I was coming out strong in the last one. I felt like I got a good report with them, and things were going well. I've done a lot of research, and I just feel like I know that we can do this, and I know how to because I've like read into it, and also I feel like it's a good opportunity for me to show what I can do.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, as you know, like we greatly appreciate everything about landing the deal, going into negotiations. I think it is important though to have this second opinion, this fresh view on the deal. So make sure to have this extra backing bone within the deal from our side of the company, and that's why I assigned Jorge to join you within these ventures. So I hope you can appreciate and understand that I think it's a better idea to come together as a team, as a unity, to talk with the other company to make this deal happen.
No, sure, absolutely. I mean, I'm not going to exclude him, but I still feel like it's very important that we know that that we have that leg room and we can push the budget if needed. Because I don't think he can pull it off. Like I really don't think so. Because I was the one who initiated it. I talked to them. Like I really feel like I know their pain points. Yeah.
I understand that, and you'll be able to bring that up perfectly. And I would like to ask you to update Jorge as much as you can about it, and to enter in the negotiations together. And I think you guys as a team will be sure to fix it, to get the deal done. And I hope like we can have a discussion about it afterwards about future opportunities where it occurs again.
So how do we do with the budget though? Because I feel like the budget we've set is not going to be enough. Like competitors will pay more. So like how can we do that? Because I really need to have a go ahead to push it a little bit more if I feel like that's going to be closing.
Yeah, we have to stay within the budget. That's also something that's been set with the whole management team, which I cannot unfortunately I cannot make any wider space within the budget. So I would like to ask you to go in there, you know how much we set on, and that was the goal from the start. So let's see how that goes, and I hope we're going to get the best out of it. It's going to be a great,
I'm not sure.
great meeting.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to sign it within the budget. I just don't think so. I'm not confident.
Okay. As Jorge will be replacing me, I put my full trust in him to assess the situation when it occurs, and I will allow it up to him to decide what's next. But I think we should first start to focus to stay within
within the time frame or within the budget frame that has been set before.
Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'll have to leave since the time expired. I would love to meet you again when I'm back, and we can have another discussion about this.
Okay.
Yeah?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's
Cool.
fine.
Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. That's so hard.